Mama say, mama sa to makuta. Mama say, mama sa to makuta. Mama say, mama sa, well, what's up, all? It's Known Red, and I'm back for you all. That was really lame. I'm leaving it in anyway. I don't even give a shrimp. I don't give a rat's ass or a donkey's dink. But anyway, I was just in here dicking around again, messing around, practicing, just seeing how things work. And I'm like, because like my electric team needs some work. Like CT is great, right? But like I use LIV with them when I can, but then if I can't, what am I supposed to do, right? So I have Trish and Peerless Legend right now, and I gotta try to figure out how to get this stuff rocking. But just while doing this, excuse me, and they're getting kind of close too, because I show you a comparison to like my regular team that I use after. That the DPS, damage per second, that Count Thunder puts out with the support, it's getting kind of close now, so I'll be able to use this team soon. But I noticed something very interesting with Trish. It'll take me a minute to get to it here, but you see I got Peerless in, okay, yeah, I'm using him, and like I have a lot of trouble QTing in Count Thunder with Peerless Legend, right? Still right now, but you see, boom, there's the uppercut, right? Her sure you can. But so that is a guaranteed QTE for both of them, honestly, right? For Peerless and Count Thunder. But I noticed something very interesting. If I am using Trish, bang, and then I QT in Count Thunder right away. Or wait, no, opposite. Right. I gotta be using Count Thunder here. Do his ult and stuff, whatever. And then I'll do it eventually. I'm gonna QTE in Trish instead of Peerless here, because I noticed with him to actually QTE in Count Thunder, I either have to do this. This normally works, that full combo, or just the electric staff forward. You know what I mean, when he shoots the thing forward and just electrocutes. That'll QTE in Count Thunder, but that takes a bit to get to. But anyway, as you see here, I'm on Count Thunder, using him, and then I'm gonna QT in Trish this time, and then do the Shoryuken right here. And you see how Count Thunder's not even off cooldown? Boom! It had a quarter of a freaking cooldown to go, and she knocked him right out of it. Normally you're like, okay, this activated my other tune's QTE, but they're still on cooldown. I can't even use it. What's the point, right? But if you notice, like that's going to be handy, right? So you can get right back into your rotation and your combo way quicker. So I started screwing around with Peerless Legend here again, because like I do want to figure that out too, right? I just want to see what the flow is going to be, right? With these guys, I might not even have it right yet, but I'm having fun right now, just practicing, right? So there, back to Trish and trigger. Do the Shoryuken again, and you'll see, look at, boom, even faster that time. He had even more cooldown left to go. And he's right back off it, right back in there, ripping damage again. See, my damage is only about 100,000 per second here, right? Which isn't all that great, honestly. It's okay. It is actually, whatever, it's okay. I do seem to do a lot with Count Thunder. Maybe it's most of the ults and just how fast I can do the rotations, perhaps. My cat is just freaking meowing like crazy outside the door to get in here. He's so annoying. He was obsessed with me. Seriously, I'm not even joking. This cat will be on my lap as much as freaking humanly possible. Nimbus, kabimbus, dimbus. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, that's a interesting mechanic there that Trish does. Knocks people out of their cooldown. Now I find that sure you can bring it a little bit hard to do, but this is the point everybody's making. It can whiff, right? Look at that. You can't hit anybody in the air with it. You knock them into the air, you're screwed, right? So they got to be on the ground. If they move, you're gonna miss. So that's like, that kind of sucks for that part. It's like a slow wind up and all that, but yeah, you'll miss. Nola was telling me that too, like you miss with that, and I was like, oh yeah, I noticed that part. But so, like I said, there we go. I'm gonna get all this going and get this team going and get them stronger in a little bit here in a minute. Once I get done to practice, excuse me, I go in and show what their cards are and what levels they're at. Like right now, Peerless Legend, he's only at SS, right? And I need him at SS plus, so when he's in the lineup, my team does 30% extra damage to burning targets or people affected with or targets marked with a purple mark, right? It's from Peerless Legend, so that's gonna be good. So once I get this going, this is gonna be my theme. I think this looks pretty darn fun. But then again, that's what Hellshaker Lady is a electric tune as well. Where does she fit into this? Did she replace Peerless Legend? Because he's kind of, honestly, I guess I've heard some people say it. I think it was maybe Rakagi or something said that Peerless Legend here is more fire based, right? And I think Nola said like is better for your fire team than even Blazing Tempest, which, like, you know, he's specifically for that. So maybe that's true. So maybe if with Hellshaker replacing him, you'll do even more damage. I have no idea. I'm just a speculation. I have no idea. I don't even have a single copy of Hellshaker yet. Haven't done her tutorial. I've done none of her story yet. I will get to it, but I'm like, I mean, I wasn't really that excited for this one, right? Then I just mess around. I know the slam does do the most damage from Trish, apparently, right? So, yeah, here's me just doing X-Men stuff here. Yeah, I'm a geek. I know. We're all geeks, though, aren't we? Yeah. Isn't that why we're here? Yeah. That's what I thought. You can't say shit. You knew what the fuck I was talking about. You knew what that jingle was. But yeah, so I'm pretty much, I think I'm just about done screwing around here. Like, yeah, I'm just doing this random ass combos now. Okay, yeah, I'm just screwing around. This doesn't have anything to do with anything. I think I'm gearing her down here. I'm just like, okay, let's try a couple random thingy-madoodles, alright? Just to see what's going on. Because, yeah, I made my point. I showed you that. Maybe I do it one more time, but I showed you. Yeah, I think I do, actually. I go through it and I QT and Trish here, I think, just to show one last time before I go, she can pull a tune out of cooldown, which is excellent. Ding! So that makes that wind-up time reasonable to do, right? It's a viable move, for sure, as long as you don't friggin' miss and whiff it, right? So, yeah, there's that. I don't know. Maybe I'm just catching up, you know? Catching up to the curve here, and everybody already friggin' knows this. But yeah, no, that's what I mean. I don't really follow it. I think I'm barely in my Discord and stuff. I don't go onto their pages to get advice and stuff. I get some tips from comments from you subscribers and watchers and viewers, even though there's probably a bunch of you that watch that aren't subscribed. But whatever, do your thing. It doesn't bother me. I'm just here for fun. But yeah, here I'm just going in. This is what my regular team is, right? This is my most ideal right now team for like boss hunting, if I could do it, right? Right now I can't use Beowulf. I'm using Swift Arsenal instead of I can't use LIV against Beowulf because he's for Pluton with EJV right now, right? So I have Swift Arsenal in there, and that worked out good though because I need the heals because I get hit by Beowulf a lot. So now I don't really have to worry about it as much. I can just kind of, you know, lay down some crystals and then rip through them and then just pick them up as I'm getting hit. So yeah, it's not too bad. As you're doing the judgment dance back and forth like this, you're just picking up healing crystals, right? So it's nice. So, but yeah, as you see, my DPS is higher here, right? I'm getting up to, I can, you know, keep making a climb too because, yeah, I see I wasn't dancing enough with CT either. It keeps stacking. It even says that in the skill thing each time. Each progressive stack, the damage goes up higher and stuff, right? And there's more penetration and stuff. So yeah, it benefits you to do the dance until it kind of plateaus off, and then like you can tell too, like you slow down a little bit too. You won't go back and forth quite as fast. So then you know that's when it's time to pop your ult type deal. So excuse me, but yeah, I said this is me just practicing. This is my usual routine with them. That's why I like Nomadic Lightning. It's the only reason. His only job is to throw that sword, right? So it doesn't really matter what card set I have on him. I have an even back on him now because I tried other stuff, but like I think I just put it on for the random MP regen or something, right? There are some stats that help him. Right now it's working the best. I don't really know what to put on him because I don't use his QTE in, so putting Beowulf would be kind of pointless, right? Like I don't hit him when he's flashing, if you know. It's because I want to be able to get back to CT as quick as possible. So yeah. there is that. Maybe I should try to work it in, but then it just slows everything down, right? You see how much quicker that was without having to wait, right? So it's kind of like the Trish cancellation thing. Like if they're not flashing when you hit them, there is no freaking cooldown, right? You can just get them right back. Well, there is, but it was their 2-second cooldown, right? So I could hit that a couple times, hit him, bang, bang, right? That's fast. That's fast QTE, and then you're just right back to stacking up damage, electric stacks and stuff with CT here, and then building up to your ult, right? So, yeah. I don't think I do this for too much longer, because really there's not too many variations to do, but like you can do different variations, like Ally V. This is checkmate. His Royal 4 cores checkmate will both 100% QTE and Count Thunder as well, right? So you can go back that way, and then you get your instant buff, right? Your 40%, and that one, like I said, you can just reset it. Every time that you do it, it resets. So that's a buff you can constantly have up. It even says that in the description, right? Multiple occurrences will reset it, right? So your time just resets, I would imagine, your 30 seconds. So, yeah. But anyway, I don't have much left here. I'm just showing you where they're at, right? Trish's SS plus would be a little bit better, right? See, her stuff's a little bit less obvious of what it'll do for you, right? I guess the way her skill description is compared to these, like flat out, you're just gonna see SS plus. See, right now I get this. It's still 10% extra electric damage, right? So that's kind of like what Blazing Tempest does for my fire team right now. That's all I can use from it. But this 30% extra more damage to burning targets or targets hit by the purple mark. That's what I need right there. And then Peerless Legend will be a little bit more viable on my team, right? So right now I'm just kind of experimenting to see what I'm gonna do. So I gotta wait for this guy to come back. And like I said, right now I just kind of got like random whack job stuff on these guys. I gotta fix them up. Even Count Thunder, he could use, like, I have 0 paralysis gauge efficiency. I've been hunting for that forever. I cannot get it. I definitely need some. It took me forever to get through, not forever, but it took quite a while to get through Beowulf's freaking shock gauge there. I'll say that. So, or paralysis gauge, whatever it's called. But yeah, as you see here, right, I have healing on Extreme Leap for bonus stat. I only have 1, but that's the thing. I put as much MP regen on friggin' CT as possible while trying to still keep other good stats, right? I think I did not bad. He does not bad, but it could definitely be set up better, 100%. My CT, I'm not using him to his max potential right now. He needs some paralysis gauge efficiency. He needs some more, probably crit damage, stuff like that. We'll see. We'll see. I'm going to have to do some stuff. I'm going to be working at it. I'll be working at it. Don't worry. But until next time, good gaming all. Good gaming. Yeah, yo. Peace.